Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. Today I'm going to share with you 5 of my all-time favorite fall fishing lures in the specific colors that I love to throw. Kind of talk to you why and where I like to use each one. So maybe you're having a little bit of difficulty using the baits that you have in your area for fall fishing. Maybe you've got these baits, but you're not throwing them in the right color. I just want to share them with you because these are 5 baits that catch them across the country all fall long and are just phenomenal proven fish catchers. Maybe these aren't going to surprise some of you because if you watch my channel on a regular basis, you know I've talked about a bunch of these before. But I do hope that if you're struggling out there, you give one of these a try because I think they might turn your day around and lead to some good fish catches, as well as the chance of catching a really, truly big trophy class fish. All right, so let's just jump right into this. Guys, you know fall fishing is jerkbait time. It's really hard to beat a jerkbait. One of my favorites, the Berkeley Stunna 112. This is the +1 model, so it dives a little bit deeper. The color is shad fillet. It's kind of that translucent herringbone look, a little bit of a natural bluish purplish back, and then it's got what is a must for me, which is a little bit of chartreuse. This is an absolute cold water fish catching machine. Just a bait that I have so much confidence on, and I really, really like throwing the stunnas in the fall period because it's a slow sinker, so it helps you get down to those really deep fish. Just generates a lot of strikes. This color, shad fillet, is a proven fish catcher. It's probably, out of all the jerk baits I've ever thrown, this color is probably the one that has won me. I'm not even going to say more money, probably won me 2 or 3 times more money than any other jerkbait color. So that is a proven winner right there. Another one here where this is going to be when you're talking about really cold water periods, but this is the Jackal Knockin Jaw. It's a blade bait, as you can see, and the color here is Wakasagi Reaction. It's kind of got a little bit of a bronze back, a little light violet middle. The gill has a little gold slash chartreuse look on it. This is a proven cold water bait for me. So when I know the fish are starting to get into their wintering holes, generally in the low 50-degree range, I'll pick up a ½ ounce one of these knocking jaws and take it out there and really just get this on the bottom, get it bouncing around. And what I really like about this lip, unlike other blade baits, is when you're bringing this around the rock, it almost lets you grab the rock a little bit, which allows you to create a better reaction strike, a better explosion off of the bottom. Really good bait at generating fish. I've done videos on this before, catching a lot of really big smallmouth, but the Jackal Knockin Jaw is a great blade bait. Then we're going to move. You guys know how much I like to throw top waters. I just cut this one off my rod so I could shoot the video. This is just the Vixen, Reaction Innovation Vixen, and this is the bone color. It definitely one of the best fall colored baits up here. I love fishing these on the rivers that we got around here because the fish really start keying in on shiners and shad if you're on, like, say, the Mississippi River. But this was a great color across the country. I don't think bone color is going to surprise anyone, but there is definitely something to the Vixen in terms of generating a lot of really big strikes during the fall months. I added just a little hand-tied Flashabou tail on there. I just love having a little bit of Flashabou on my top waters. I think it gives it a little bit of a more natural, realistic look. So next up, one more top water. This is the Chapo, Berkeley Chapo. This is the 90 size. I also really like the 120 size, so it's a little bit bigger. But the color here is called Maverick. Maverick is it's a matte black finish. This is such a good color for the fall period. When you're looking at covering a lot of water, we're talking about periods where generally we've got lower light conditions during the fall, meaning we have less sunlight. A lot of times you start getting some of those fronts, so you have more cloud cover. Well, that's where that black color comes in. It provides a much better strike zone, a better target for those fish. And when you're talking about generating big strikes, generating good strikes, the Maverick colored Chapo has been winning tournaments all over the country. If you happen to live in some of your highland impoundments like Ozarks region, Lake of the Ozarks, table rock, it is absolute killer there for fishing a lot of your points and your rock transition banks. So you definitely want to check it out. But the Maverick color is a dynamite bait. And then last but not least, again, for slowing down and fishing some of that deep structure that I like to fish, where there's a lot of times you get some of your fish that are starting to winter, whether it's on some deep rock humps, or maybe you got some points with a deep outside weed line or some wood and brush piles. That's where I think you got to have a good football jig. This is the Picasso tungsten jig. I really like the tungsten if I'm fishing around rock. I talk about it all the time. It just provides a different sound. It seems to get more bites for me. So I really like throwing a good tungsten jig. This is a 3/4 ounce. You can see how much smaller that head is compared to a lead 3/4 ounce. And then this is the Aaron's Magic color, just a phenomenal color with your natural greens, browns, blues. Does a really good job at mimicking both crayfish as well as bluegill. And then on the back, I've just got a Berkeley meaty chunk, just a really good cold water trailer. I don't like to have a trailer that's got huge flapper arms making a lot of motion. I just like to have those kind of gliding through the water, much less intimidating to the fish. And a good tungsten football jig like this Picasso one is definitely one that I will have tied on quite a bit in the fall period. But those baits, those colors in those baits, proven fall fish catching machines for me. As you can see, several of them are already beaten up from years and years worth of use. So if you're looking for a specific bait and a specific color, give one of these 5 a try. Heck, try all of them. I'll put links to the baits if they're available, which I think they all should be at Tackle Warehouse. So I'll put links in the video description for you. But get yourself some warm clothes, grab some of these baits, and get out there before winter rolls in. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all of you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. New video coming out tomorrow.